Good morning, dear students. In the chapter Urban Local Government, in that we saw who is the mayor, who are ward councillors, what is the role of municipal commissioner, and functions of urban local government. So, how Panchayat Raj works as a local self-government in rural areas. In the same way, a local self-governed bodies is going to be work in the urban areas. They are city council or nagar panchayat, municipal council or nagar palika, municipal corporation or nagar nigam. And what else we saw? The members of a municipal corporations are elected by the people for over a period of 5 years. And during the elections, the city will be divided into smaller areas called ward. So, students, the wards representatives who win the most votes, they are declared as elected members. These members will be called as ward councillors take care of the particular ward. And all the people in that particular ward is going to tell the problems to these ward councillors, and they are going to solve the problems. And the mayor is the head of the municipal corporation. In absence of him, the deputy mayor is going to perform the same function as that of the mayor. And there will be an administrative staff consisting in the municipal corporation. The decisions will be taken by a committee, and this head will be the administrative staff of the corporation is headed by whom? Municipal commissioner. He will be appointed by the government of India. So, coming to the functions of municipal corporation, it is going to provide clean drinking water and electricity and maintenance of cleanness in the area and keeps hygiene and also gives information as to how to keep the area clean and how to dispose and segregate the managing of waste. Next, construction and maintenance of public facilities like roads, street lights, parks, libraries. Next, it is going to maintain the documents like registration of births and deaths, and it also provides schools, hospitals, dispensaries, fire brigades, and it also controls over the spread of communicable diseases. Next, houses for the poor people and conservation of environment, that is activities related to the controlling of the pollutions and in order to enhance the importance of environment among the people. So students, next is sources of income. So where do they get the amount to in order to provide the services to the people, in order to provide the facilities to the people? So the money paid by us to the government for providing different public services is the main source of income for the municipal corporations. So this money is known as tax. So the amount which is given by us in the form of tax is will be utilized by the government in order to provide the public services. So the following types of taxes are collected by the government in order to provide us the basic facilities like property tax they are going to collect, water tax, entertainment tax, vehicle tax, profession and business tax, education tax, fees paid for the registration documents like birth and death certificate, toll tax, and goods tax imposed on goods. So, apart from these taxes, leaving aside, there are other activities of the corporation which will be getting the funds or the grants received by the state government. And the next is community protest. So, all local governing bodies are established to make easier for the citizens to approach the government and seek solution for their problems. They are telling why this community protest is being important. So, when the local self government is appointed by us, and if the representatives are not going to solve the people's problems, we have the right to check these authorities whether they are doing their works and the functions or the duties well or not. So suppose if the works of the public is being delayed it's been stopped, it's been not completed within that time or the duration, or the financial amount is been not utilized properly, then what we can do as a public, with against the local self-governing bodies or the representative of that particular municipal corporation or the council, we can complaint, you can give complaint against the representatives or the particular department of the authorities who are working in the municipal corporations. First we can have dharnis or the rallies, and we can write a letter to the editors of the newspaper editors saying that what was the present problem we are facing in our area, that we can mention it. And newspapers is going to help the people in communicating their problems to the higher authorities, and filing the cases in the court as a consumer or the public, on behalf of public, then signing the petition and sending them to the municipal councillors. These all things, through this way we can complaint our uh, give to the complaints to the against whom, the municipal councillors. If the public utilities is not being provided properly, we can go and do the dharnis, rallies, or write a letter and give print it in the newspaper, through public social media even. And nowadays social media has been popular, like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, what, and even you can file a case in the court. All these things we can do against the local governing bodies who are not going to perform any of the duties in time. These are the community protest movement, we can say. Or how can we get our justice against the improper work of the local self-governing bodies. So students, by this we got completed the urban local government. So we saw who are ward councillors, who is a mayor, what is the role of municipal commissioner, functions of urban local bodies who are working, and who are from where they will get the income to provide the public facilities. If not, they are not competing or working properly, through what precautions or the measures we can follow as a public. All this we saw in this chapter. Next chapter we will be seeing the rural livelihood. Thank you. Please go through the video. Dear students, please complete the notes and read the textbook. Thank you.